Cool.
Are you recording right now? Alright, here we are and we're at Centralia, and this is the place where the mine underneath our feet, are you looking down? Underneath our feet is on fire. And we can still walk on the surface, you know, and we don't burn our feet, but there are some places that are hot. And we're going to cook some Centralia dogs right on the ground. So come on over here. Here's one of the vents, and that is quite hot. These are frozen hot dogs, but they'll be cooked fairly quickly. And we'll just shove that in there and wait a couple minutes. You're supposed to stop. Okay, here we are. We're going to give the Centralia dogs a little flip. It is kind of hot. We got to, you know, we want an even heating on the hot dogs. Alright, so here's another shot of the vent. We're still cooking that. And if we could pan over there, you can see the graveyard. So the people are kind of cooking too, and that adds some flavor to the Centralia dogs. That's why they're so yummy. You can stop. Alright, I think they're done. We of course have steamed the bread. And there you have it, a Centralia dog. Yum. So if you look at one of these houses, this is actually 3 houses in Centralia. 3 people have refused to move. As soon as someone moves away, they rip down the house. And those things that look like chimneys there, those are actually supports to hold up the house, because these are row homes, and the homes kind of rely on the other house next to it to hold it up. So when they ripped that one down, they had to put in those brick pillars to hold up one of those remaining houses. There's very few houses left, as you can see. Okay, hello, here we are at Bear Valley Mine, and what we can see on this wall, this is obviously the side of an anticline, right? And you see all those round things in the wall. And what happened was, during the Civil War, they practiced shooting cannons here. And the cannonballs impacted the wall of the mine, and that's where we see them, some of them even melted and fused. Okay, no, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Okay. No, cannonballs. What those are called concretions. And there must have been something in each one of those round things, maybe a seashell or a dead something. And it was covered over by sediments. And minerals formed around that, whatever something it was, a speck of something, and created this round glob in the mud. And that's what those are. Those are called concretions. This is an anticline there. In between here and what I'm standing on, obviously we have a syncline. This is another anticline. And in that far wall, we see a syncline. The syncline looks like it's matching up with the anticline that I'm standing on, okay? And that's not really true. There's a fault there that has shifted this syncline over. to match the anticline that I'm standing on right now. I'm going to shoot this spot from over there, and you'll be able to see that the side of the anticline really well. It's fairly steep. On this side, it's almost straight down. Oh, film that stuff. See how the shale has broken up into shapes almost like a pencil, and these are called pencil shale lithons. Very special. I should take one of those, shouldn't I?
Probably.
You'll see that in class.
Yeah. That exact one.
That exact one right there. Okay, what we have here is a normal fault. As the beds were folding, forming the anticlines and the synclines, this area was getting ripped apart. So this surface has dropped down as these two sides move apart. And if you can see these lineations, can you see those? Those are called slicken sides, and they were made as this was being ripped apart and this part was dropping with the normal fault. It scraped into this side, and it's kind of smooth. You can see some more right here. Right there and right there. Cool.
This looks like it'd be fun as like a water slide, kind of. So open the amusement park up here. Stop it.
How do you show this to your class?
In the normal fault.
I'm trying to tie it back in.
It looks like a water slide.
Done. Okay.
Oh, wait.
So here's a shot of where we were just standing. That's the axis of the anticline right there. And then there's the syncline in the wall.